Greetings, Leo. How's it going? So good to have you here for the strong of 210 to 216. Hope you enjoyed that full moon for the 2020 degree. Those angles and what it means that you might not have heard. If you missed it, there's a card at the end of this video. We can learn about that. Okay, so we've got Shadowscapes and the Terror of Sexual Magic, yours and theirs, stories could flip. Let's see what's going on here, because Valentines, romance, some recent changes with Venus, shaking it up, getting fiery, and where people are getting bold. Let's see, we've got a Six of Cups here in the center, and for some of you all I'm hearing, this is like a return that you did not know could really happen like that. It's like, tickle me. I'm hearing like, paint me prettier, tickled my fancy, and things like that. I'm hearing somebody might have been secretly plotting, but not in a way that was detrimental. It's like, had to surprise you. It's like a special tea party going on here, and I'm hearing it's like, you didn't know I did this while you were there, and look, this is what this means here. And I'm hearing for some of you all, it's like, you know, it's like a return to your innocence somehow, or like, maybe it's just hearing from an old friend or something. Because for some of you all, it's like, you might be at an impasse in your relationship is what I'm hearing. Because for some of you all, this is what's going on. It's like a healing circle happening, especially if you're like in a transition with your relationship partner is what I'm hearing. And where you have some solidarity. And for others, I'm hearing if you're single, it's like some kind of situation that might make you smile about something you didn't know could like happen your way. It's like, yeah, not really sure, but I'm hearing it's good for some of you all. And for some of you all, it's like admitting something that you had to do. And I'm hearing for somebody, it's like admitting that you're going to stay with your family is like probably a good thing for some people, because it's like they might be relieved where you are, or like where you can like reach your friends, or like certain comforts that you wouldn't have. And I'm hearing for some of y'all, it's like a relief, you know, and especially if you have family members that are going through a crisis situation. You know, I'm somebody who got to do that recently with like my father, and it's one of the situations that's just been very healing. I've had an opportunity to heal with a lot of my family members. So it's like, I'm hearing for some of y'all, especially if you're like getting out of a relationship of some kind. I'm hearing for somebody it's just like a bad job situation. It's not like a romantic relationship. But I'm hearing for some others it's like getting out of that marriage, getting out of that relationship, and like being able to go stay with your family is like good for you, Leo. You know, take care of yourself, because I'm hearing now's a good nestly time, and it's like something sweet might have happened. I'm hearing it's like a homecoming. So let's see what's going on here. Recent past. We've got the Page of Swords. And I'm hearing that's it. It's like, you might have found something out about what somebody did and where you had to cut it off. And I'm hearing for some of y'all, it's like, bye. For others, I'm hearing, oh, what, me? No, I just cut my hair. You know, this is like a new, fresh thing. It's like something new I'm doing. I'm hearing I might go back to playing the violin, or like whatever the stringed instrument is. I'm hearing for somebody else it's like the oboe or something classical, some classical thing that you did, and that it like reminds you of like being in high school or being in middle school, or something that it's like you started and stopped that you want to start again. And that can happen during Mercury Retrograde. Things return to us. This is magnetic training. These are actually magnets, an energy that we know how to caress with sophisticated, smart technology, because some things actually did evolve and learn how to hear with the new programming languages and the new ages and stuff. So anyway, some of y'all just have a whole new look on it, and for you it's like a new way to address yourself and even embody something fresh. And I'm hearing for some of y'all, it's like taking some risks, if you will, you know? It's like taking some risks with the way you present this information and just being able to take a new look at it, especially if you felt like you were the old dog. It's like you're kind of being in a entourage, if you will, of witnesses that can see the highest light of your presence and kind of work with you on starting new, and sometimes being humble about some shit that's got to go and change. Let's see what's here in the near future, Leo. We've got the Three of Swords. Yeah, and for some of you, that might feel like what it is, especially if you had to cut that person off, or you had to cut somebody off. Somebody's feeling left out here. And I'm hearing, for some of y'all, it's just like, bye. I found out what you did, and that's not my kind of marry me move, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing for somebody, it's like, I don't know, and it's like somebody might find out, like for some of you all, that might be why you moved on from that relationship. I'll just put it that way. And for others, it's like finding out what people would try to do. And for you all, it might be the weird 3-party situation. It's like itching me. It's like for some of you all, you didn't realize what people were doing behind your back, and like how they might have been scoping out the situation, and like why it might feel more protected around certain people, or like family members, or like what an extended family might feel like to you. And that, you get to know that this doesn't have to be you. And that even if somebody you left behind is kind of showing themselves like this, even if you're not like, being happy about it, I don't see you being happy about it. Some of you might be. It's okay that they're going through that, because some of them cut themselves off that way. That's what I'm hearing. And it's like, these things just get to ride their way out. And so for some people, they're going to be going through that, all through the Mercury Retro season. And when the Saints go marching that way. For the Stains, they don't get to leave on your life. Because for some of you all, these are things happening kind of like around each other. It's like why you have protection here is what I'm hearing. Okay, let's see what's going on at the root. You've got the Emperor. So if they were being very obstinate, it's going to be really obvious why, especially if that's just like how they're composed. Because for some people, it's like how they're actually assembled as a person. Sometimes this Emperor here is somebody that's got Aries, like Sun, Moon, Rising, usually for me with that 4. But a lot of times it's like maybe like Taurus too. It could be anybody though. Just because this is the Emperor here, I've seen women that are this Emperor before. This is how a foundation that is so managed and autonomous can present itself as an entity to, like I've seen this actually being like, like the symbol of a bond, the symbol of where there might be 4 or more alliances and what like a cornerstone might look like. And I'm hearing for some of you all, that's kind of what this is. It's sort of like a concreting is what I'm hearing. It's like putting a wall or a distance between what got shut out or like condensed and compressed and like set aside for what a bigger view is how I'm hearing it. And so for some of you all, that might be an intermediary party. There might be somebody involved in that. For some of you, that's the third party, and it's like why somebody was able to turn away and help themselves differently. And it's sometimes because this thing cut itself off. So let's see what's going on here with the future outcome. So this is the Devil here, and that's a very fascinating, interesting card to have here, Leo. Some of you all are dealing with somebody that's a very, very strong character that might have tried to take over in some kind of way. I'm hearing they might have really like tried to have their way with the situation. They might have been getting away with it. I'm hearing that for some of y'all, I'm sorry if you had a cheating partner, excuse me, I'm hearing at least 3 different ways that you're hearing about it, and it's like terrible. If that's the case, it's like some kind of like Aries, Leo, Capricorn combo happening, and like why it got cut off. And I'm hearing for some of y'all, it's like whatever it is, there is such a strong cautionary note for you to use the best judgment and not be petty, and to not make sure that you're being surrounded with the best people around you, because it's like this Page of Swords energy, it's sort of like immature, and it's like around the Devil and around the Emperor. This is like old grandfatherly energy that doesn't need to be looking in on young people, especially in a private protected home, and where certain things get called into the open, and where for some of you it's like making sure that you're paying attention to who might be lurking around, where the protections are. There's this person hanging this ankh here off of these horns here, and so I'm hearing for some of you all, watch out, because there are people that would try to like induce magic, and this, if this is a Capricorn energy, this is somebody that can be very protective too. They can be very controlling. The best part about this energy would be, this 15 would be a display as Mars in Capricorn, which is about to happen. And so it's like the prowess of this Martian energy, which is also what this Emperor is, where it could be safe, where it's like a real strong, like protecting the home sort of vibe with the Six of Cups, especially if somebody has been injured, or if there was some kind of throughway party situation. And I'm hearing for others, you're going to know what kind of cautionary notes to take off of this if they're yours to have here. So please check your sun, your moon, and your rising if any of this is resonating, because there might be different stories coming up for you, and I'm kind of getting some itches here, and I'm hearing those of you that know what to do with this information right now. Because I'm hearing somebody's being called out in the open about what they were trying to cover up. They're showing me this person here cowering in the corner or like under something, and like this mask right here. And like what that looks like. What might have been locked up right there. So for some of you all, you're going to see what people will be capable of doing for love, and how we qualify what love is. Maybe we didn't think we could qualify before, except when we see how it can play out to be protective, especially if somebody has been injured or put upon. So let's see what's going on here, because we've got more information, and these are both major arcana. This is what you all are sharing in common. It's like somebody might be very controlling and demonstrating power to the detriment of others. That's what I'm seeing here. Make sure it's not happening in your home. So here we've got the Lovers. All right, so this is a very Gemini vibe here. That is major arcana. And some of you all, this is making a decision. This is how to leave that toxic thing behind. And why it looked like for some of y'all, it's like what's happening in the woodworks while you're leaving that person. I'm hearing for some of y'all, you found the right match. You found somebody that witnessed this, that's there for you. And it's like, somebody might be looking sad and feeling left out, like this individual here. And it's okay. You know how to turn your back lovingly, being your highest witness of your own self-love. Let's see what's going on here with them. So we've got 4 of Chalices. This looks like secret plans. For some of you, that's what that is. For some of you all, it's like the escape plan. It's like, okay, we've been protected in this kind of special gate here, like this little meeting place here. Maybe not realizing that person was protective for you, because for some of you all, you're going to realize, especially if you've got an old bond with this person that goes back, it's like this could be an old childhood friend, this could be somebody you've known 4 years. There's another 4 here, 4 here, 4 here. I'm hearing for some of you all, it's like it's making a choice. It's making a choice about how you also explain to yourself when you're thinking about this what it actually means. What actually happened, especially if you find out somebody else was cheating or lying. The things you used to say to yourself about it aren't the same now. And it's good for you to maybe take yourself through that and say those things. And I'm hearing for some of you all, this is kind of like finding a new way to establish your feeling of foundation, especially if it's like called you back home, or maybe you're back in like a family house situation. Because I'm hearing for somebody, it's like, that's grandpa, that's like grandpa's home, and I have an opportunity is what I'm hearing. So for some of y'all, you're gonna know how that matches. Hey, look, I love you so much, Leo. Interesting times right now. Make sure that you're watching it, especially if you're being asked to make decisions that leave you feeling like you're kind of being left impulsive, or like maybe you don't have all the information, because sometimes the Page of Swords doesn't have all the information yet. Some things you can wait on, All right, I love you very much. Let me know what you think. I love your comments, and it gives me an opportunity to hit you back with positive energy and information. If you need more assistance, please feel free to reach out at Very Fine Martians. The information's below. I'd be more than happy to do a private reading for you if you just want one with your own information. So hit me up if you would like that done. Appreciate your support, and we'll catch you again soon. We're back for another one. All right, Leo. Thank you.
Promise that you'll catch me.